All right, so I just started getting these aligned and trying to cut out the hole for the phone. Next, I need to rotate this box. So I want to rotate it maybe just 10 degrees. And now that I have that there, I can select all three of these shapes and group them together. Now you can see it's starting to look more like a shark. I'm going to move this over here just so it's back on the work plane. And I want to go ahead and cut off this bottom part here so that it's flat. So I'm going to grab another box that's a hole, and I'm going to make it bigger than my shark. And now I have to lower it beneath the work plane. So I have to lower it 20 millimeters. So I should say -20. And if you look here, part of that's still there. So I'm actually going to make it even taller. So now that's lined up flat right there with the work plane. I can go ahead and select both shapes, group them together. Now that's going to be nice and flat so that your phone will stand up well. Next thing I'm going to add are some eyes. So I'm going to use a sphere for my eyeball. And I need to raise it up. I want to make it smaller, but I want it to keep its proportions. So I'm going to hold Shift and click. Oops, I'm trying to make it smaller, not bigger. It's my angle. Shift, making it smaller. Now I just have to get it over here on the shark. Going to make that up a little bit higher. These are kind of things that you'll just kind of do on your own to make it look the way that you want it to. I think that's pretty good. So now I can take this shape, and I'm on this sphere. If I press Control D, that just made a second one. So I'm just going to move that one to the other side. I just did that with my arrow keys. There we go. I've got two eyes. So the next part is the part where you're going to add all of the teeth in there. And I'm just going to show you a few, and then you can kind of finish up on your own. So I'm going to use a paraboloid for the teeth. And I want to make it, I'm going to make my first one 7 millimeters by 7 millimeters. And make it by 7 again too. And that's my first tooth. I have to rotate it. Rotate it. Okay, 90. So rotate it 90 degrees. I'm going to have to raise it up. Move it over. I'm going to raise this first one up a little bit higher. I always want to check and make sure that there's no gap right here. So scoot it back. I could also rotate just a little bit if I want to make it just look a little bit better. And once I have it in a good spot, if I press Control D, I now have a second one that I could just go ahead and click and move over to the other side. So to get all the teeth on there, you're going to have to make a bunch more of these and just raise them up, rotate them, move them over.